When it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, it's no secret that the comic books have played a significant role in shaping the movies. From the characters to the storylines, the comics have provided a wealth of material for the filmmakers to draw upon. But just how much of an influence have the comics had on the movies? Let's take a closer look. First of all, it's important to note that the MCU has not adapted every single storyline from the comics. In fact, many of the movies have taken creative liberties with the source material in order to make the stories work better on screen. However, the general framework of the comics is still very much present in the movies. The origins of the characters, the relationships between them, and the overarching themes are all drawn from the comics. One of the most significant ways that the comics have influenced the movies is in the characterization of the heroes and villains. For example, Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Tony Stark, Iron Man, is heavily influenced by the comics, particularly the Demon in a Bottle storyline, which explores Stark's struggle with alcoholism. Similarly, Tom Hiddleston's Loki is a fan-favorite villain in the movies, and much of his characterization is drawn from the comics. The comics have also influenced the visuals of the movies. The colorful costumes and iconic looks of the characters have been translated onto the screen in a way that is faithful to the comics. In addition, the action scenes in the movies often take inspiration from the comics, whether it's a specific fight sequence or a larger battle. But perhaps the most significant influence that the comics have had on the movies is in the way that they have created a shared universe. The idea of interconnected stories and characters was pioneered by Marvel Comics in the 1960s, and it has been translated to the movies with great success. The MCU has become a massive, sprawling universe with countless characters and storylines, all of which are connected in some way. Overall, the influence of the comics on the MCU movies cannot be overstated. While the movies have taken some liberties with the source material, the comics have provided a strong foundation for the stories and characters. From the heroes to the villains to the overarching themes, the comics have helped to create a cinematic universe that is both faithful to its roots and wildly entertaining.